Dear Tyson and the rest of Minecraft Lost Paradise. It's Matt MML, that member that joined back in January. You may remember me from those two videos I made back in February when I built my infamous cake house, only to find that the central hub is only for shops and other such establishments. Since those videos, I've rarely interacted in chat or with the group as a whole at all, and I hope this video letter will explain why. First and foremost, I have to thank you for putting Scott's and my Yoshi's Island race on your channel. I know that I've been a stickler for production and haven't been giving you videos as frequently as you'd like, but I'd rather produce the best videos I can. I owe it to Scott to do so. Secondly, I have to thank you for helping me to get to know some of you a lot better than I would have otherwise. Sure, I was already friends with Scott, Hat-Wearing Gamer, Joel, Eccentric Gamer, and Sean, Sleepy Skullhead beforehand, but I have made some new acquaintances at the very least. Now for why I'm leaving. The first and perhaps primary reason why I'm leaving is because of my channel reboot. I'm working on much more complicated and time-consuming videos, and given my inactivity over the past few months, I doubt I'd have the time to contribute to MCLP even if I wanted to. But the fact is, I don't want to. This goes into my other reason why I'm leaving. I play games to have fun. I run around, stab a few dudes, maybe build some things, and in the case of some games, get enveloped in the story. In fact, I love Minecraft because I can do all of those things. In some ways, Minecraft is the most open, fill-in-the-blanks experience there is. When I don't enjoy Minecraft, however, is when all those blanks are filled. I spawned in for the first time to find a town already pre-built by Tyson. He showed me around the server and how it operated. There were signs everywhere directing people what to do and how to do it. And in the recording of that introduction, a never-ending stream of words was being thrown at me, and meanwhile I was just trying to figure out what I actually got myself into. Later on, I figured out that all those things were rules and regulations. Farm here, build here, breed animals here, etc. For someone who just wants to play the game, it was an immediate turnoff. But as I said, I didn't realize that at first, so in my first video I just picked a plot and built a house there. After all, that's what you're supposed to do in Minecraft normally. Build a house, get a crappy pick, then dig a lot until you find a better pick. At the end of the video I discovered that no, I couldn't build a house here. It had to be used for a shop, trading, an economy, currency, all things I had absolutely no interest in. I just wanted to play Minecraft with my friends. I went back into the server to record to find an enchanted diamond pick in one of my chests. Like I said, I was playing Minecraft like I always did. Gather basic materials to craft tools, and use those tools to get better materials. I'd never enchanted anything in Minecraft before, and yet this highly powerful tool was just handed to me. I didn't explain this in the video because I didn't want to highly digress from what I was talking about, but my mind was going for a loop when I received this item. If I just received an incredibly powerful tool right off the bat for free, then what was I actually supposed to do? Isn't the fun of Minecraft to get materials and make better items? If someone just gave it to me for free, then what's the fun in that? All of this to say, I'm fairly confident that MCLP isn't a fit for me. Not the people necessarily, although I will admit there are a few I probably won't be talking to anymore, but the server itself and how it's run. During my months of inactivity, I kept noticing Tyson complaining about server inactivity, and why no one was doing anything on the server or making videos. And while I certainly am perhaps the last person to ask about this given my inactivity, I figure I'll throw my ideas in anyway. After that second video, I had no interest in going on to MCLP ever again. Why? Because I had no idea what to actually do. I mean, for people like, say, Tyson, they don't like the part of the game that I like. They don't like exploring, surviving, and crafting. Rather, they like building things and making things more efficient. The amount of building Tyson does in his videos is staggering. And when he isn't building a tower or a shop, he's building a mob farm or something akin to that to make getting materials as easy as possible. I would never make a mob farm myself because I have more fun going out on my own and killing animals and enemies by hand. I mean, no wonder the town was all pre-built. Tyson had a blast doing it. He probably has more fun on the server than anyone else in that regard, but that might also be part of the problem. Instead of making more pre-planned events and trying to get people invested that way, I'd recommend giving more freedom to people, especially with regards to the spawn area. For example, when I joined Unoriginal Craft, it was just in time for a server reboot. Unlike MCLP, where the spawn town was already built, we just started in a completely empty world and just went. We all came up with a plan for spawn and we all worked on it together. Maybe that model would work better in MCLP. I don't know, just a suggestion. This isn't to say that UC is better than MCLP necessarily, although I enjoyed my time there more. As you can probably see on my channel, I'm leaving that server too. I waited to make this video until Scott and I recorded the rest of our Yoshi's Island race, because ideally I don't want that race to be affected at all by my decision. The best thing I did in MCLP was that race with Scott, although frankly we were going to do that anyway. Unless I'm told otherwise, I will continue to send those videos to the correct party so that way they can continue to be uploaded to MCL Planet. I'm sure Scott would appreciate that as much as I. With all that said, I'm sure some of you are surprised by my leaving, but I'm sure many of you aren't. I hope that I can continue to keep in touch with many of you in the future. Thanks a lot for the incredible opportunity, and good luck with the server in the future. Matt MML.